Hello guys, Spino here. Official V3 kit just dropped, so let's look into it. Let's first talk about Castorice, because we all love her. Unfortunately, her global passive is still there, so they didn't took it out or anything, but they did nerf it to where now you need a shield to get the revive. I still don't know how it works, but yeah. Now let's look into Pollux. Pollux's base speed got above. It went from 140 to 165. But in return, he will have a 6% damage loss. So he's going to lose damage, but he's going to get more speed. Now, when you summon Pollux, your team usually get 10% damage. Now it's been removed, and now your team will lose 10% when you summon Pollux. So simply, no more dual DPS teams in Easy or Castorice anyway. So no more running my day in an Easy or Castorice situation, because he's not going to do that much damage because of this debuff. I still don't know how it works, but yeah. Now, also Pollux's max health, it was tied to Castorice's max health. It got slightly nerfed. Now he's gonna have less health, unfortunately. But again, it's fine. In total, he's gonna have a close to a 10% damage loss. Like Pollux is gonna have a 10% damage loss in total, but he's gonna be a little bit more, faster, and he's gonna have a smooth rotation simply. Now let's look into Castorice herself. Simply her, draining, she drains her allies when she uses her skill and her enhanced skill. It kind of got buffed. I mean, the drain actually went down. So rather than it used to be 40 to 50%, right, in her normal and her enhanced state. It went from that to 30 to 40%. So you don't have to worry about your team being really low all the time when you're using her skill. This also means you can kinda use her with Sunday now, because her drain is actually a bit lower. It's really good. So Sunday Castorice team could be viable because of this. Could be viable now. I hope it is the case, because I do have a Sunday on my account. So yeah, so good things, but we had to wait for the tests officially, Now, fortunately, actually this is a good day. Her T1 trace, the trace actually got changed, where you need overheal to get her ulti back, right? But now you don't need overheal, you just need normal healing. Your team gets normal healing and you still get her out. So for E0 players, Gallagher is going to be her best in slot easily now because of the normal heal. Unless, until the hyacinth gets dropped, of course. But this is actually a really good change in my opinion. And her E1, if you like Sidelons, her E1 got nerfed. I think the damage went from 30% damage boost to 20, I think. So it was a pretty decent nerf. Simply now, I think Lycon is way better than E1 anyway. So I think Lycon has a higher priority now. I also forgot, when Pollux explodes, his explosion damage also went from 50 to 40%. So again, a small nerf there, unfortunately, to Pollux. So they're targeting Pollux here more than Castorice. And we can see it. We can see that really well. So overall, I think it's like close to 10 to 12% damage loss to Castorice and Pollux. I think it's like a nerf. In the end, this is a nerf. But this will affect people that will not pull Lycons more. If you don't have her signature, you will probably be losing something like 20 to 24%. It's bad if you're not going to go for her Lycon. If you're going for her Lycon, this is not a big nerf, because in the end, she's going to get her ulti faster, and she's going to have a smoother rotation because of Pollux being pretty fast. And I think you can also use Sunday now, but you have to wait. So that's it. That's the V3 changes. Tell me your opinion on the comments, and by the way, just tell me if they changed anything else, because I could have missed some things, and just inform in the comments if you care. And yeah, see you guys in the next one, probably in the next video.